Are you ready to uncover the hard truth about selling handmade products? Brace yourself, because in this video, I'm going to share the 5 common things that handmade sellers are not going to tell you. Get ready for a reality check that will transform your business and your sales numbers. Hi there, fellow handmade seller. My name is Amy, and I'm here all about helping you grow your business and seeing your full potential in your handmade shop. Today, I'm going to shed some light on some untold secrets that most handmade sellers won't tell you. So let's dive right in. Point number 1, every marketplace has its own set of rules. That's right. Everybody has their own terms and conditions. Everybody has their own rules to play by. Everybody has their own unique algorithm. On Etsy, there's things that you need to do, and on Amazon, those rules are totally different. The one common thing that is common among all platforms is that you need to avoid copyrighted and trademarked material. That's right, no Disney. And you can't use common brand names and terms in your SEO title and description. And remember, the guidelines for product photography are just as essential. On Amazon, you need to make sure that the first photo for your product is on a true white background. That's right, no marble, no lifestyle shot, just super easy to see your item on a true white background. And that's just for the first photo. The rest of them, you can use that marble or lifestyle shots, and it's actually encouraged. Your photo also has to be free from any additional text around the item. All those infographic informations can come in the later photos. So if you think about when you're shopping on Amazon, everything that you see when you search has that white background, and it's very obvious what the listing is for. On Etsy, that may not be the case. Point number 2, making products. Everybody loves being able to find that customizable product that they can put their name, date, their baby's information on those items. But it's really hard to put those into your workflow because you can't mass produce any of those items. And it's hard to get a photo of those items without revealing someone's personal information. And you obviously don't want to reveal your own personal information. So then you have to make a product that you can never sell so that you can take pictures of it or even do a digital mock-up of. And while these certain items may be in very high demand, it's just not a good fit for a lot of handmade businesses. These products can be very time consuming and not very cost efficient. When I'm selling my products on Amazon, I try to prioritize items that I can batch. That's right. I try to set up my files in Adobe Illustrator so that I can print a bunch of different icons and cut them all with one cut file. This allows me to streamline my process and makes my life and time much more efficient. That brings me to point number 3, batching. So everybody talks about batching. You can batch your content, you can batch your time that you're doing financial stuff. The one thing I have found that helps me the most is batching my orders and batching my cutting process for my stickers. So, like I said, in Adobe Illustrator, I have set up my dot files, my little dot stickers that have different icons so that no matter what icon I have on those, I can cut them all at the same time. So if I need 10 of this, 20 of that, and 15 of the other, I can put all of them on the same cut file and cut all of them at one time on my machine. So take a look at your products. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you make? What is your handmade business about? Think about your products. How can you batch those? If you make t-shirts, could you batch all of one kind of t-shirt at one time? Go ahead and cut all your vinyl and have it ready so that you can iron and heat press everything at one time. A good way to think about to batch your process. The other thing batching allows you to do is get a lot of products ready at one time. So if you join Amazon Handmade, you can send that into Amazon and have those available on Prime. And while you're making those sales from customers, you're off creating the next product or creating more of those products for people to purchase. It has definitely streamlined my time and improved my sales. Point number 4, less creativity. While we're off filling all those orders and making all those custom products, it doesn't allow us time to be creative and create those new products that we want to create to add to the shop. And One thing Amazon Handmade has allowed me to do is batch my products and get them into Prime so that I have time to do other things in my shop, like create content or come up with new items or create a course just for handmade sellers to teach them how my strategy works and how they can sell on Amazon Handmade as well. This gives you the chance to strike the balance between fulfilling your orders and your customers' needs and allowing you that creative time to create new products. I frequently receive requests to do custom orders, even in Amazon. Someone will see my products listed on the Amazon page and think, oh, I could use a sticker like that, but I want a different icon. By having all my products in Prime, or most of my products in Prime, this gives me a chance to still do those custom orders for people and give them what they need for their planning needs and give me that creative time while my products are still selling in Amazon Prime and I'm not having to stop production and filling orders to help this person with their needs. Point number 5, some products just don't sell. Sometimes, despite pouring our heart and soul into a product, we just cannot get it to sell. When faced with this challenge, it's important to reassess our approach and make sure that it's not something we're doing that's keeping that product from selling. If you're really passionate about a particular product, you can consider updating photos, working on your SEO, changing up the description, tweaking the price. There's lots of different ways that you can play with the different product to see if it's maybe something in the listing that's stopping people from buying. Amazon will give you a wider audience base to test your products. With over 300 million accounts, why would you not try to sell a product on Amazon? This gives you a chance to kind of tweak it and play with it a little more, that maybe the marketplace on Etsy doesn't have the right set of potential customers for your product to sell. On Amazon, you've got access to more people. And additionally, don't hesitate to experiment with all of your products. With Amazon, you can also send your products into Prime. Maybe one of the reasons people aren't purchasing the product is the delivery time. A lot of times, as a handmade seller, we need time to create the product, and we may not have a lot of them in inventory to fulfill needs of the customers. By batching your products and sending some into Amazon Prime, it gets your delivery time down, gets it in that 2 to 3 day window, and maybe that will help spur some sales for this product that you really want to succeed. You also need to evaluate your pricing. Yeah, Etsy and Amazon both have fees. Amazon has some different fees, and that is definitely something to consider when pricing your products for Amazon Handmade. You want to make sure that you're producing a profit, but that you're also charging enough so that you can continue to grow your business. But despite all our efforts, sometimes a product just is not going to sell well no matter how hard we try. Sometimes it's time to just let it go. And that's one of the things that's really hard as a creator, as you know, to let go of a product that you really enjoy. A lot of times I've had to reevaluate some of the products that I was selling in Amazon. And if I had a product listed and it wasn't selling that great, sometimes I will send some into Prime. I'll make a small batch of things and send them in to see if maybe the delivery time was affecting, why people weren't purchasing the item. So it gives you another avenue and another way to kind of test your products. Just remember, success in a handmade business requires resilience and a willingness to adapt. Embrace the journey of discovering yourself and your products and growing your business. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and really gained some new knowledge about Amazon and selling handmade products. Let me know down below what you sell, and if you're not on Amazon Handmade yet, what's holding you back. I have a free guide down in the description box that will help you jumpstart your Amazon Handmade application process. It's 3 easy steps. It tells you everything you need to get started on Amazon, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I look forward to catching you guys in the next one. Bye.